Hey guys, it's Shane, Garage of Constant Sorrow. I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on. It was kind of slow, during December and first part of January for my business. So I finally got some jobs coming in, and I totally forgot about even doing YouTube. So here we are back at it. I'm halfway through a job. I got an '07 Jeep Wrangler. Guy wanted just front brakes, so I was like, yeah, I can do that, sure. So I put the brakes on it and went for a test drive to, seat the brakes. And man, as soon as I hit the pedal, it was like, I was like, oh my God, those are brand new. What did I do? It was the rears. Right, so rear right. Let me show you this. Right there was the problem, and this was the cause of it. I think it was this one. The pin froze solid. I finally got to where the pin would rotate, but I took a chisel and a hammer and could not get that pin out of there. So, needless to say, I had to call the guy and tell him, you need a new caliper bracket and pins and pads and rotors also. So he agreed. So we set it up, and I'm halfway through it now. So I got this side. Yeah, let me show you. Got this side apart. Boom. This side apart. Boom. I'm about to go to the parts store and pick up that caliper bracket because it was an overnight thing. Had everything else in stock, and I think that's about it. What's going on right now? Oh, let me show you this. I picked this up. This is awesome. My new trailer. Best I can figure is it's a 68 to 72 Datsun. Look at that. Now, they got rid of the original taillights at some point, and the guy that I bought it from put these on there, which worked fine. But, man, the patina is perfect, man. I love it. Original wheels. Actually, I had one, the spare. It had a spare on it, but the spare was the original. This one was on there. I can tell they're original because of these little knobbies right here. Apparently that's what held on the hubcap, wheel cover, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so I had this on there. It's a little too big, it's wide. I'm actually going to look at one that goes just on the tongue, so just in this area here. Because he said somebody tried to break into it at some point, and they put this crap on there, and they busted the locks, so he's got this pain in the butt. So I'm gonna get a better one. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. Let me run to the parts store, picked up that thing, and I'll see you guys when I get back on this. Okay, so I forgot again. I'm sorry, guys. I went ahead and put the driver's side tire and brakes all back together. I was like, oh man, forgot to do the video again. Jeez. All right, so what I'm gonna do is show you guys how I put all this stuff back together. Let me put you in the clamp you down. Hopefully that doesn't turn you off, because I have a problem with pushing that button apparently. Alright, so this is caliper bracket, and that's probably backwards. I don't know. All this video stuff. And they give you a little silicone grease. I've got my own though. I use this one. What is this? Versachem. Yeah, I like this stuff. Alright, look at that. Beauty, eh? what, they paint it and everything, or they may powder coat them. I don't know. All right, so this was the old one. Right, so this one moves. This one, not so much. I guess I could get it to rotate with a socket and a ratchet. But man, I hammered on this thing and it would not come out. So, solution. Oh, there is a, shoot, forgot. There's a $5 core on this thing, so I gotta give it back to him. Oh, now it's not gonna fit in the box because the pins are in it. Any other time, you get a box that's way too big for something. There. And this one, it fits just perfect until you got caliper pins in it. So $5 in. Let's leave that there. Alright, new pins. Booyah. New boots. Right there. New bolts to hold the caliper in place. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to actually put this on first. Oh, here, sorry, probably can't see this. It takes a little grunt to get these new ones on here because they're not loosened up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pull this back, apply the grease, and I'm going to try and hit the end of that boot right there just so it goes over the other side, the caliper bracket easier. Alright, plenty of grease. You do not want to put it in the end. Ask me how I know. Oh, and the other ones, this was a funny thing. Oop, look at that. You only really need to grease these pins, man. Just the pins, you know. I took the other ones apart and cleaned them out because they were a little sticky, front and rear. And both of them had a whole bunch of grease packed inside this boot. Well, this is not a grease reservoir. It's a dust boot. There's no need to pack this thing full of grease, especially if you're not going to clean it out every time you do your brakes. Because let me tell you, it was gummy, gooey, sticky, nasty, yuck. Alright, so just, grease your pin. Any excess will get caught by the boot, which is fine. But somebody just totally packed it in. Not cool. Alright, let me show you this right there. A little grease on the boot there. Booyah, look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, now. Okay, let's go. Let me get you set up over here at the wheel. I'll be back. Alright, and there we go. Okay. We are back at the wheel. Alright, quick tip. Couple hits. Maybe sometimes a little more. Ooh, that was a little tougher than usual. Not too bad. I don't know if you can see that. The parking brake rides inside there, which apparently he doesn't use very much. So, there we go. Oh yeah, look at this. You can see that. how bad that was. Yeah, and you wonder why your brakes are making noise. There's your problem, buddy. And people always assume the front brakes. I noticed that recently. This is the second one that I've, no, it wasn't the fronts. What was it? Yeah, it was. It was the fronts. The lady I did earlier in the week, she had some brake noise, so she thought it was the fronts. That's what it was. And so I was like, well, let me make sure. And I went to ran a test drive and listened, and it was coming from the back. So I checked. Sure enough, you know, one pad or one set of pads was down to bare metal, just barely though. It was hardly even marred up the rotor. So you know, we had to do the rears. She wanted to do the fronts also, but it's just most people are ingrained to think about their front brakes. That's it. They really kind of neglect the rears, in my experience. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Take us a little brush right here. I always want to clean off this surface to some extent. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do need to get this rust off here because, well, you saw it started sticking right here. And if you just leave it on there, number one, chances are your rotor will be lopsided, like this. Or you can it'll hold moisture in there to make more rust. So. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with this because it's going to take a few minutes. Okay, now, also while you're in here, well, I don't know if we can see this. There's a lot of dust buildup from the parking brake. So, definitely want to get that out of there. Leave it in there too long, it'll cause problems. So, I'm just going to do a quick hose down. Nobody has probably ever done this before. Clean that off, or we just did that. Alright. Booyah. Oh yeah. This one's got the, I'm sure you saw, the speed sensor right there. Another thing that brake dust can wreak havoc with speed sensors. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just put a little plaster, just a little something to put a coating so the water doesn't give it a hard time. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, rotor. Alright, hold on. Pause. Alright, rotor. Very important. I always want to do a quick wipe down the mating surface, or not mating surfaces, braking surfaces. And don't forget the parking brake. These come coated in oil generally, and that oil will prevent pads from seating properly and even getting in the pad itself. making it work will never work properly. You know, it'll work, but it'll never be fully functional. All right. That's one thing I don't like about these red rags. They leave lint everywhere. But I digress. I'll be back. All right. Back at the wheel. Okay, so we put our newly cleaned rotor in place. I like to take one lug nut. These kind of hold pretty well, but a lot of rotors will kick out at the bottom and make it difficult to mount everything over here. So just out of habit, I just put one lug nut to hold this in place. Right there. Voila. So now, excuse me. Caliper bracket bolts in from the outside. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Oh man. All right, hang on. Forgot to put the clips in here. The slide clips, whatever they call them. But I have to use the old ones because for some weird reason the new pads didn't come with them. So I gotta clean those up. I'll be back. All right, real quick, I just wanted to show you. I cleaned this up with a brass bristled brush, and just to let you know, you can reuse these. You know, you don't have to. We're kind of get a good view right there. See, there's clean, there's dirty. That's what it used to look like. So these clean up really well. If they don't give them to you in the kit, you're in the brake pad set. Don't stress, just clean up the old ones, reuse them. Alright, all cleaned up, switched over, and don't forget the goop. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, there you go. Just be careful not to get it a lot in here, because as you're putting it on, if you touch the rotor surface with the inside of this, then you'll transfer grease over to the rotor, and you don't want to do that. So yeah, just make sure you get a decent amount in there. I do not like these brushes. I don't know if you saw my other video. I think I showed the little brush that I like to use. I just was lazy today. Didn't grab one. So I'm kind of stuck with this one. Alright, try not to get, there we go. Whoop, too much. Come on. Alright, not too messy. Now be careful where you grab it now, because you just put grease all over the place. That's always a good spot. Alright. The other hand. Well, if I forget that you guys are over there, sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm actually not a big talker, so. Alright, so the back, I'm not going to take you in here because you're going to tripod, so. But the where those two bolts went in, there's like only this much room, so there's really not enough room to get a full ratchet or breaker bar in there. So we're going old school. We're gonna double wrench it like so. I don't know if you can see that. All right. I don't know if you've ever seen that one before, but you gotta be very careful not to let this go one side or the other, because that's when you'll go and probably bust your knuckle or forearm like I did yesterday. Not doing this, but I forgot what I was doing. On the other side, I was breaking something loose, and right here it was just like this. My forearm, I think it got scratched on that bolt. Very carefully. And of course, you can't torque it if you're using this, so just crank down on it, man. I know. Don't tell me. Not the way that's supposed to be done, but you do what you gotta do. Come on. Alright, now I have two, let's see, hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, so I got two pad spreaders. I recently acquired this one. I love it, man. I can't believe I ever got by without one of these. If you haven't seen one of those, I'm not going to show you now. Anyway, so I had to go old school with this one because that one wouldn't fit in here even at its narrowest. So, not there. We're going to take a pad. Holy crap, look at that. I didn't even realize that. The squealer fell off of it. Broke clean off. I'll be damned. Look at that. Nasty. There's your problem, mister. Alright, so as far as pushing these pistons back in here, generally I'll hook up a reservoir to the bleeder screw and let some out as I'm doing this, but I don't like to do that all the time. It's, you know, you take a chance of introducing air into the system. So if the brake fluid looks good, you know, fairly clean in the reservoir, I'll just push it back through and back up into the reservoir. Now I did take the cap off, so make sure you do that before you do this, just so you don't build up any undue pressure. These are they go slow, you know, very gently pushing back in. This one's showing a little resistance. I don't know. The other one was fairly easy. The other rear one, two fronts were very easy. Of course, that's probably indication that they're worn excessively and about ready to pop. Okay, here we go. This is a little easier now. Yeah, we had a little snow last week down here in southwest Louisiana. About 6 inches, actually. It was nice. And 3 days later, it was gone, which is even nicer. I'm from up north, mid, you know, southern Illinois. So, I know bad snow, and this was not bad snow. Oh, crap. Got all excited. Forgot I hadn't put my pads in yet. One thing at a time. Where are my new pads? I shall go find them. Oop, did I knock you guys out of whack? Sorry. I don't know what I was aiming at. Anyway. We still filming? Yes, okay. There. Brand new. Inner and outer. That's so funny that they actually tell you nowadays which one goes where. Inner is here. Now these, the other side will pain in the butt. You kind of got to get them cockeyed first. And then, wrong spot. And then kind of rotate them in to get them in that clip. Come on. It took me like 5 tries on that. Oh, and this one. Oh, come on. Get down. Dang clips are coming out. Okay, come on. Get it. Ah, dang it. See, that's... Alright, now you... Uh-oh, why is this? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, that's not cool. Uh-huh. Okay, so we got a problem. Let me show you. Just realized I should have tried rotating that thing. Alright, so if you look here, you can see that rotor is not centered in that bracket. As a matter of fact, this side of it is putting pressure on right there. So I got to figure out why. If that bracket's too far that way or the rotor's too far that way. Alright, let me see what I can find out. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay, back on track. I don't know what I did. I cleaned up the mating surfaces because I made sure that the rotor was flush. So I cleaned up the mating surface between the bracket and the knuckle. And I'm guessing that was it because now we're straight. Okay. Now back to the business at hand. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I got a little grease on there. What do I do with... Oh, it's over there. If it's on the hat, just so it's not on the braking surfaces. And I gotta be careful not to get grease on the rag that I'm trying to wipe the grease off with. Okay, now. Okay, we don't need this. Too much stuff in the way. But Luckily, I am mighty. Little Thor reference for you. I do like my superhero movies. Just watched one last night. What was it? Oh, Ragnarok. Yeah. Love that one. Come on. Nice and easy. Yeah. Get it. Okay, come on. No, it's too high. What is that? Oh, don't do that. Look at that. It's pulling out the... Oh my god. How stupid. I do not like this design. Okay, let's try this. No, it's not even getting started. So there is something goofy. Oh, damn it. Crap. I just bang that out. Can't see. Okay. Fine. This one, see if it looks like that. Alright, so where did that come from? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, never mind. Could be that. Just gotta make sure. Alright, wrong one. Let me go find another one. Sorry. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, that way. That's good. Good. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice and smooth even. What? What the shit? It's Deadpool reference. Perfect. Alright, we already collapsed our caliper. Good to go. Got our pins nice and done up. Alright, new bolts. Go in the pins. Alright. Oh look, I got myself some new wrenches. These really thin ones. I don't know if you can see. Let's see, right there. Look how thin that is. Booyah! But you really need them to get in between for the to hold the pin in place while you're tightening down the bolt. So, since I was doing more and more brake jobs, I went ahead and bought myself. Oh, don't tell me it's a different size. Ah, the new one's a different size. freaking hilarious. This thing, 14. Oh, you know what? It might be a 9/16. Let's try it. Alright, sorry about the... No, that one's a little too loose. So we will go with the 14. There. Boom. Beauty. Alright, that's about it. Put the wheel on. We are good to gizzo. Alright, I'll be back after the road test. Alright, all buttoned up. It just started raining out here. Nasty. Like I said, constant sorrow. Somebody parked in the middle of the road. I don't know what they're doing. But, alright, braking good. Man, it feels great. No more grinding, firm pedal, nice stopping action. Love it. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'm about to jump on the next one. This Equinox, I don't know, it's got a throttle body code in it. I thought that was it, but man, you start it up and it sounds terrible. So I'm gonna have to give him bad news. Anyway, alright, we'll see you next time. Later.